Hey guys, David McCreary again with David Durnell, the self-described eye candy of RV wholesalers, talking about, he said it, his words, obviously.
We're gonna have to roll that. Oh, that one hurt. That hurt a little bit.
All right, so we're gonna talk about hidden fees, which a lot of times people may not even call them hidden fees because they eventually show themselves,
right,
usually at the worst time.
At the worst time.
Yeah, let's talk about some of these.
Yeah, you know, it's really kind of to an epidemic level in our industry. You know, just the other day, we're in a marketing meeting and we're looking at a website of another dealer, and he's showing a price well below our price. What's really crazy about it is that the reason it popped out was we just had a customer that went to that dealership. It's a national chain. I won't mention their name, but no, I won't mention their name. But long story short, the customer drives about an hour and a half from here, and the reason was we didn't have what they wanted in stock, right? Okay. So they decide they have to have it so quick. You and I have discussed that before, that, you know, emotional buying. But they go there, and when they get there, the unit from the website changed like $9,000. Okay. All right. You know, we try to make peace with that, but it's $9,000 more. What really shocked them was when they went in to do the actual paperwork, all of a sudden there's a PDI fee that jumps out. And this chain all the time is between $1,200 and $1,700, okay? Then, this one is a totally new one. I've never heard of this one before. But now dealerships are charging a walkthrough fee. PDI is a pre-delivery inspection. That's where the dealer goes through all the systems, right? The propane, the water, make sure all the appliances work, et cetera, okay?
So they're walking through by themselves, making sure things work when they walk the customer.
And this is when they show you how to use all those things. Well, you know, they tell the customer, surprise, surprise, right? The price was a surprise. This surprise, though, was the one that was way too much, and they walked out. And you know, that's what we encourage people to do. When you encounter hidden fees, walk out, but also protect yourself from them in the first place by asking, what's my price out the door? And will you put that in writing? If they won't put it in writing, you need to walk back out the door, right? Or never walk through the door. And this is, you know, sometimes we like to educate people on things. You know, we say that there's going to be at least 400,000, probably closer to 500,000 RVs sold this year. We can't sell them all. So we like to help educate people on how to protect yourself, you know, how to protect your family, your finances. This is the #1 way they come after your money. We aren't talking bad about the dealers. We're giving facts about the dealers. But occasionally people say, gosh, you're kind of rough on the other dealers. No, we're stating facts.
Right. If the truth hurts,
if the truth hurts,
still truth.
Right. You know, I hate that they're doing these things, though, because it gives us all a bad name. But again, that one's a new one. We've never heard of charging people to show them how to use their RV, but that was even larger than the one that, you know, making sure their RV's in the right shape. This one was a great one. $3,300, a customer in Florida. And what they told him was, well, the RV went from, you know, Indiana at the factory to here. We have to put new tires on. It's $3,300. Oh, you really? Obviously, the people didn't buy. Here's the sad thing, though. Somebody's buying.
Yeah.
Somebody's paying these fees.
Right.
And the problem is you just don't pay that fee. You pay interest on that fee. You pay tax on that fee. And you're paying that fee for years.
Yeah.
And then when you go to sell your RV, you have to find someone to pay these fees.
Right.
Because you've got that money in that camper. The last one, there's so many of them. The last one's factory freight. The reason I put question marks is this isn't a hidden fee, but it can be an abused fee. Okay? Like, for example, we charge for factory freight. Normally it should be about $1 a mile. Depending on gas, it could be a little bit higher, right? But normally plan on paying about $1 a mile from the factory. So if you go to Google and you know, you run the route in your head from where it's made in Goshen, Indiana, or Elkhart, Indiana, to wherever you're at with that dealer, you can figure about $1 a mile.
Okay.
And that would be a fair factory freight fee. Hard to say altogether. Here's the problem, though. What should be $300 is often $1,000, $1,200. Again, then it becomes a hidden or an abusive fee, right? Again, if you're dealing with another dealer, we hope you don't. We hope you come to us, right? can I get this price in writing out the door? And then you have to add this part. I want you to put a paragraph on there that if my price changes even $1, I get my deposit back.
Yeah.
And we leave. We don't buy the RV. If they won't put it in writing and they won't guarantee you your price won't change in writing with a paragraph that says you get your deposit back, don't buy there.
Yeah.
Because these are coming in some form and some amount, right? Every dealer won't charge $1,200. Every dealer won't charge $400. Every dealer won't do. But there's hidden fees at almost every dealership now, unfortunately. That's how you protect yourself.
Okay. And you mentioned that you guys will do a factory freight fee.
Mm-hmm.
What are other? I know it's like $695 on top of.
Yeah, we do the factory freight, and then we do a title fee, and I think we call it a paperwork fee, but it's all the paperwork that's required by our state. If they're in a different state, their state, so that they're all good to go. Titling is part of that.
Yeah. And this is not you charging them just to charge them. This is stuff that you guys would have to pay for.
Exactly.
Right. So
Yes.
it's not like, and it's in advance. They know about those fees.
Right.
Those are fees that just have to happen.
They're spoken right up front. They're part of the purchase agreement. I mean, we do the opposite of try to hide them. Like we're talking about them right now.
Right.
You know, so no, we lay it right out there.
Now, is there an eye candy fee? If somebody gets to buy an RV from you specifically,
Yeah, if they'd like a picture with me
uh-huh.
and an autograph, I usually pay them about $115. It's worth it just to show the picture to my wife and say, see, someone finds this beautiful.
That's right. For $115 they do. All right. It's awful. All right, guys, we've got more information for you right here at this channel, so subscribe and like the Facebook page. We'll see you guys next time.